What is up, guys? Today me and Caroline drove down to Corpus Christi and we're about to go fishing at the PACKERY channel, and we were lucky enough to get some live shrimp. So got some popping corks, some bottom rigs, and we don't know what we're doing at all. So we're just gonna throw some shrimp out there and hopefully we can take home something good to eat. So y'all stay tuned. All right guys, so I'm just gonna real quick show y'all how we're throwing these shrimp out there, and I'm probably gonna keep the video to just little clips of when we catch something or get a bite, because it's going to probably be really windy today, so I don't want y'all to deal with the wind noise. But anyways, we've got a little bait bucket right here and picked up quite a few shrimp. So these guys are pretty tiny, I'm now seeing, but that's okay because our hooks are a little too tiny. But anyways, I like to hook them right under the horn, like in the head. There's a gap there, you can hook them. They'll have a lot of action and stay alive. Make sure you put your other shrimp back in the bucket and close it up so they stay alive. And anyways, we, like I said, don't really know what we're doing, so just got this guy under a popping cork, which is a proven method, and I'm just gonna throw him out there and pop it every now and then, see if I can get something. So yeah, we'll get with y'all if we get a bite or something. The mackerel look just like trout too, kind of like the profile in the water. So I mean, I guess it could be a Spanish mackerel up in here. I know, that was nuts.
What the heck? No, don't.
No way.
No.
If he starts hovering like that again.
Oh.
Oh god. I got a fish. That's been messing with us. I got a mangrove snapper.
You got one?
Mangrove! Sweet!
I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, come check him out. I've never caught one.
He's pretty, I don't know what size they're supposed to be, but
Can you Google it?
it's bigger than what we've been catching.
I mean, he's too small. I don't think we'd keep him in. I'll throw him back anyways.
Okay.
Mangrove snapper.
Wow.
Check it out, guys. Little mangrove. If the wind is just horrible and y'all can't hear, I'll just do some commentary over it, but cool little fish. Can you get a picture for me? I was like, oh my god. No, I was like, I know the second I set this down. Wait, here, I got it. Or can you get that stringer undone? Throw the red back. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I actually had a subscriber just come over, recognize me, and talk for a bit. His name's Nico, so shout out to Nico. And he gave us a trout, so we get to eat. Just as soon as I can get this stringer undone. Well, what do you think? We want to keep on the shrimp, or?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to try a shrimp over here real quick.
They're throwing them from them rocks a bit. Oh yeah, you want to get out of those rocks. It's not even slick there. Dang. Woo! Oh, he's busting it. Fish, no! So that's one of the things I've been seeing. Oh, it broke it?
Yes.
That's definitely what I had earlier. Alright, well, Caroline just had a giant ladyfish. Oh, that was funny. What do you think you had? Because those things fight.
I just needed help. I was like, I can't do anything.
Come here, I'll re-rig you. Alright, well, I just caught a trout on a live shrimp under a popping cork, so okay, buddy. Need to get him undone. Don't think he's going to be a keeper, but this is my first trout that I've caught in Corpus, so pretty neat here. Just gonna measure on him just to see. Would have kept in Louisiana. What'd you get? Oh, toadfish? Caroline's got a toadfish or a rockfish or something like that.
I don't know.
Look at that thing. Well, I gotta get back in there. It looked like there were more trout. All right, well, boy Nico gave us another trout, so just gonna throw him in this little ice chest. And now we've got some food. We're gonna be able to have trout. All right, well, we have no keepers of our own that we've caught, but we have 2 trout we're taking home with us. And I did get a mangrove snapper, which is pretty neat, a little red. And Caroline got a little red. She had a close encounter with a big ladyfish, but no keepers. I had a little trout also, but yeah, we're gonna keep fishing. Hopefully we can catch something to keep for ourselves. All right, Caroline just caught a big old pinfish. So we're gonna see if we can get him off the hook and throw him back. It's like one of the biggest pinfish I've seen out here, but we haven't been fishing here a lot. So anyways, she was free lining a shrimp over by these rocks. There he goes. Another pinfish. Something's biting my cork. It's definitely a little bait stealer. But dang, pinfish, huh? All right. Oh, yeah, my cork's getting hit. What can we do though? It's definitely what the. Something's chomping mine. Anyways, pinfish, going back in, getting a little darker. Running out of shrimp. Shrimp are running out of life. I don't know how much we have left. This dadgum bird over here trying to eat my trout. Boy, I have to. I'll mess you up. Do I know what the heck this thing is? Don't know. We don't know what it is. But I'm not touching it. I don't want to get like stung or something. But we're about to head out. We give up. We quit. People have to catch fish for us. All right, guys. We actually did manage to catch one more thing. It's pretty awesome that we're gonna keep. Got a soccer ball. Who just leaves that like on the shoreline? It's crazy. It's ours now. All right, guys. So it is the next day. We slept so good after that day trip. We got back at like 11:30 at night. But anyways, we've got our fish, we got our trout on ice. You can, well, you can't really see them. All right, so if y'all can see, these are 2 trout that I did not catch. Our boy Nico actually caught them. He was using a little black and chartreuse swim bait, just like a little soft plastic swim bait. And he was nice enough. He was a subscriber to the channel. He came and said hey, and he was nice enough to give us these trout. So we get to have some trout today. It's been a long time since I've had speckled trout, but we're gonna go ahead and get them out. They were both just a little over 15 inches, so nice keeper size to eat. We're just gonna go ahead and get them out and fillet them up. Basically, to what I understand, I haven't done filleted trout in a long time, but I believe you wanna just fillet it, same as almost any fish. You fillet, just go down to the spine, and just follow that spine on down. Just work your knife back and forth, and there we go. Need a bigger cutting board, I know. Eggs out. So it went right down along the spine. Now we're gonna come right here along the skin, just like you would any other fish we were filleting. And you're just gonna work your knife back and forth and separate that fillet from the skin. Okay, this is difficult. That didn't come off as easy as other fish I've been. All right, I think I figured out what the problem is with me filleting the trout. All right, so normally what I would do is if I was filleting like a panfish or like a crappie or a catfish or anything like that, is that I would cut down the trout or the fish, right? All right, so anyways, I would cut down the fish, and normally I would stop right here and flip the fillet over, but I think that that bend, something about it, like I need to have the whole fillet flat on the table. And so I think that if I lay it right here, I can get the fillet like mashed flat and have more luck getting it clean off the skin. There we go. Voila! Figured it out, guys. Okay. Get our ribs out. Don't want any bones in your fillet when you're chomping down on it. Okay, big old fillet. Some slabs. So now I'm gonna rinse them off, and we're gonna go ahead and do the Frank's Red Hot recipe. So dip them in the Frank's, and it's kind of interesting today. We've got all-purpose baking mix. I assume this is the same thing as flour, but this is all we've got, and I don't want to go to the store, so we're gonna give this a go. Hopefully it works out nicely. All right, and so these are some really big fillets, obviously. So I'm gonna kind of just like cut them all in half. We're gonna have like the thicker side and the thinner side, but this will just help us when we're cooking them, and they're a little bit more like bite-sized portions. They're not bite-sized, but there you go. And probably just flip them, but that'll probably be good. Putting the Frank's in the bowl. Let's throw them all in. All right, so I'm gonna try something a little different today with the flour or the batter mixture. So I already said I'm using like the all-purpose baking mix, but normally I put it in a bag and shake it up, but I've noticed that with the Frank's, it can make it all clump up a lot, and I feel like you waste a lot more batter than you should. So I'm gonna kind of just have a flour bed and lay it and pat each side and see how that works. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we've got a piece coated in the Frank's, and then we're gonna kind of shake off any excess, and then we're gonna lay it in here, press it down, kind of grab it, press it down, just keep flipping, and just make sure that all of the fish has some of the batter or flour or whatever you're using on it, because you don't want like just plain pieces of fish after you get it fried. One more. There's a good chance though. All right, well I'm gonna get this off my hands now. All right, there's 1, 2, three, and let's get 1 more, and 4. And actually looks like I put enough oil in there for them to get completely fried without having to flip them. That's nice. Yeah, so in my opinion, definitely won't be using the like all-purpose baking flour. I don't really like using flour for frying fish anyways. But we're gonna let these guys cool, and then we'll get a little taste test on them. All right, so I made one of the ones that's cooled off. Give it a try. So like the crust isn't that great, but you still got a lot of like good crunchy flakiness. It just didn't stick everywhere, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. It's so good though. Wait a minute. Wow, the fish is really good itself, but like that flour, if you can get it to stick, be crisp, it's really good. You need to try. It was good.
That's good. Kind of tastes.
That's my favorite fish.
Yeah.
That we've had.
Kind of tastes like something you get at like I guess like a restaurant.
It's so good.
It's like perfectly crispy.
I don't even know how to describe the trout. The trout itself is what I'm loving.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's very, very good. That's why I always get like the itch to go down to the coast and do some saltwater fishing. I really want to keep some fish. Hopefully I can figure out the PACKERY channel and get some like maybe flounder, redfish, definitely some more trout. Shout out again to Nico for, you know, supplying lunch for us today. It's just so good, and it's really cool to like meet subscribers in public You know, I never expect people to like recognize me or anything, but when I do, I really appreciate y'all coming and talking to me and just encouraging me and stuff like that. So shout out to you guys as always. But yeah, this is delicious. Highly recommend frying some trout. It's really good. Yeah, but if anybody has any tips on the Packery channel, it's kind of like my place to go right now when I drive down the coast to do some saltwater fishing. We were fishing with live shrimp on popping corks and like free lining the shrimp and on the bottom a little bit. And we caught a lot of stuff, just not any keepers. So if anybody has any tips, I would really appreciate that. So make sure you comment that for me below if you can help me out in any way. Other than that, guys, if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, like it for me. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. I already said, you know, leave a comment, say hey, say what's up, leave some tips for me. Just really appreciate it when you guys reach out to me like that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet, guys. This is the biggest way you can help me and the channel. And I'm gonna keep videos coming for you guys. So, you know, I'm listening to what y'all want to hear, and hopefully I can provide some content that's entertaining for y'all. So with that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.